I am now 36 weeks pregnant, and the plan is to induce me at 37 weeks due to the size of my daughter being on the smaller side, for those who may want an update on my pregnancy. Also, for clarification on the update, my mom lives in a different state than I do and has since I was about 11 or 12 years old. One thing that happened was my mom ended up creating a new Instagram account and tried to request to follow me on it.
No.
My account on Instagram is private, so she couldn't see anything I've posted.
Good.
I didn't accept it or deny it, and still to this day, it's been sitting in my follow requests because I'm not personally ready to extend an olive branch to her myself. I didn't flat out block her just in case she tried to message me apologizing or even just acknowledging where she may have gone wrong. I also didn't accept her request because I didn't want her to access anything I've posted, which I mentioned later on as well in this post, and use it to post on her own accounts to make the world believe she's been actively involved this entire time. A few weeks ago, maybe 3 to 4 at most, I had a friend, Amber, who lives in the state my mom does, contact me to tell me that my mom came into her job, which isn't out of the ordinary since she works at a local store in the area my mom lives in. Amber knows what happened between my mom and me, as well as other family members who live in the same state. I made it known to everyone who lives around her that I didn't want my mom to be given any information on me, my daughter, or my pregnancy, due to knowing my mom would just use it to post on Facebook and act like she's the greatest parent in the world, something she's done in the past. My mom walked up to the register and began to try to lie to Amber to make it seem like she did nothing wrong, stating that she just messaged to give a call to my grandfather, and that I just started to freak out on her. She then proceeded to ask Amber what name me and my boyfriend had decided for the baby, as well as any other information on me. Amber acted as if she had no information, telling her that we had a list of names, but that I didn't tell her what we chose. A few days after that, Amber gets a message from my mom mentioning she'd like Amber to ask me for the link to my registry so she can see and figure out things I wanted or needed for the baby, which wouldn't be a big deal in hindsight, except for the part she specifically told Amber that she didn't need to tell me that she was asking for it. The message was left unread, according to my knowledge, especially given the fact I hadn't sent Amber the registry in general, because I didn't want anyone to feel obligated to send or buy anything if they couldn't. I still haven't been in contact with my mom ever since those first messages, and she has done everything in her power to avoid coming to me directly to apologize or even ask how I've been doing. She just tried to go through one of my friends or even asked one of my aunts, her sister, if they'd heard anything or spoken to me. I don't feel as though I'm the a-hole in this situation, but the closer I get to delivering, the more I feel the sadness and somewhat guilt of not having my own mom around during a time I always imagined she would be the biggest supporter for me. But
Yeah.
c'est la vie because your mom sucks.